just finishing pulling the valve covers off here because we need to access the camshafts in order to hold them in place to crack these cam gears off. So now what we're gonna do is crack these bad boys loose. I'm gonna get a rather large wrench and I think a 17 there, and we'll see how easy this is. Got a big 1 1/4 inch wrench and it fit on there like a champ. Now I'm gonna try to blast this off here. We'll see if our little Milwaukee impact wrench can handle this job. There we go, look at that. Shot it off there like a champ. And with the VVTi, we're gonna have to take this cover off here before we can access that bolt. I just went to crack this hex bolt loose on the VVTi cam gear and I realized it has obviously a ton of play, and now I'm a little scared. I don't want to try to crack this with this cam gear being the way it is, because I can feel it just keeps like adding resistance. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna put a belt on here, and then once I get the belt on, I'm going to use some vice grips to hold it in place, and then I'll try to crack it loose, and that way I should be able to have this not move. Now we're at our next bolt here, but I think this one here we can crack pretty easily because it's actually connected to the camshaft.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, yeah. There we go. I don't think it's ever been off, DP.
Yeah, true enough.
Judging by the condition of this motor. So, all right, now we can finally get these cam gears off. We're gonna take this cover off and then we can look at these seals. So I'm inspecting this area and it is wet. So as you can see, there's a bunch of oil down here, a bunch of oil here, but again, it's hard to know, especially with this one, with the VVTi, whether this oil is fresh or it's been leaking through the seal. So nevertheless, I think it is time we yank these seals out here and replace them. I've resorted to the scrap bin once again to find myself a really strong hook. Now what I'm gonna do here is get underneath this seal and just pry on it nice and slowly. Oh, there it goes. And it is out. And I gotta say, just by feeling it right here versus the new one, can you hear it? It just cracks. Wow. It's old. Yeah. I'm glad we're replacing it. Oh yeah.
Wow, that is done.
It's fully done. So for the other side here, I think I'm gonna take the cam cap off because it's really hard. You pretty much can't pry it at all. And it's easy, 2 bolts. Let's see what this guy looks like here. Oh man. The cap is like fused.
I think it is held on with maybe a bit of
there it is. Oh, see this one, look at, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this one's already cracked. So this one was leaking for sure. You can see around the corners, but as soon as I push on this, it just immediately breaks. So yeah, it's a good thing we're replacing these. Got my new Toyota camshaft seal here, and according to the manual, you're supposed to lube it up, the inside of it, with some multi-purpose grease. So of course we're using some of our favorite from Valvoline. It's got that, what is that rating, DP?
I think it's NLGI number 2.
Very, very important.
Yeah, that's what the service manual says you got to use. So we're doing it.
Ooh, man, that went on nice and smooth. Ooh, feels good to have a new seal like that in there. There we are. Look at that. So I'm gonna throw the cam cap cover on here and move on to the next one. And this side here, I am just lightly tapping in until I hear it bottom out, and I think it just did right there. So bam, there you have it. We have 2 brand new camshaft seals, so it's time to put this all back together.
So there you have it, folks. That's how you change leaky old camshaft seals with fresh new ones on a 2JZ VVTi engine. Thanks for watching, and we hope you found this helpful. Have a great day, a great week, and heck, have a great month. As a matter of fact, have a great sleep too, because that's important to your health, and get lots of vitamin D too. So there you go, folks. Now enjoy Peter lovingly caressing his 2JZ back into one piece so that he can fire it back up again and enjoy his E46 M3 with all that straight 6 turbocharged power under the hood. As a matter of fact, it made a whopping 575 wheel horsepower. A video you can see of it doing exactly that over on our main channel, just called Speed Academy. No plus required over there. Go check that one out and exercise your right to hit the like and subscribe button over there. And consider doing the same here, because you know what? Those buttons are looking a little lonely down there, and nobody likes a lonely button.